If you've played Grand Theft Auto Online, you've probably had quite a few great interactions, but at the same time, there's folks on there that muck things up a bit. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx, the 10 worst types of Grand Theft Auto Online players. Number 10, the player who blasts annoyingly loud music over the microphone on voice chat. Now yes, you can mute them. You don't have to hear the music, but at the same time, wouldn't it be nice if, well, they just communicated like a human being? They just played the game like other people play the game? I mean, it's a community built around robbing and cheating and lying and killing, but all of that's virtual. The community element is not virtual, it's real. There are a lot of people who love to put time into Grand Theft Auto Online. And this guy thinks he's a radio DJ or something. Now, there's more than a few professional radio DJs in Grand Theft Auto. No real need for you to get your headset and play us a custom playlist or anything. Thanks. Number 9, Captain Careless, or otherwise known as that guy that runs you and other teammates over during a co-op mission. I say Captain Careless because a lot of the time it's just because people drive in this as if it's single player. Oh, this is just how I play in single player, you know? I take the car out, I drive carelessly, it's fun, that's the fun, you know? That's the part that's fun. No, maybe the other game mechanics are kind of what's fun. And then there's the people who just do it on purpose because they're assholes. You know, it'd be funny to ruin this mission. No, it's not actually that funny. Like, Adam Sandler's recent movies are even funnier than that. Number 8, that player that tells you you need to get out of passive mode so you can have a PvP match. No, I don't want to leave passive mode because I'm just having a decent time. Like, I'm not here to compete. I'm not here to do that stuff. There's other things to do in Grand Theft Auto Online, and I want to do them. I'm not here for PvP today. There's some people who aren't here for PvP ever. They just want to play the game. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. If somebody has fun without doing PvP, it's not really your business, so go away. Number 7, the player who makes a big deal out of their kill-death ratio in free mode. Okay, so free mode is really cool. Free mode is basically a competitive version of an open world. All the little mini games you can do competitively. You can ignore the other players, you can engage the other players, you can attack the other players, whatever. On the older generation of consoles, it's for 16 people, and on PC, and the new generation of consoles, it's for 30 people. It's a pretty cool thing. It can play out a lot like a battle royale, but it can also play out kind of like Second Life. It's a flexible mode that usually does devolve into fighting eventually, but the thing to keep in mind is that it's not really just a deathmatch, so people who brag about stats in a mode that's technically made for you to do whatever you want in, it's not that cool. I mean, a free mode battle royale tournament, maybe that's something to brag about, but just free mode? Like, a lot of people do other stuff in free mode, but you know, whatever. Number 6 is the player that immediately attacks their teammates after the co-op mission is over. We won, we completed our objective so good, we worked together as a team, hey, why are you killing me? Well, it's not the Red Wedding per se, it is a certain level of betrayal that is not, well, acceptable. You were just ride and die with these other players and now you're like, I gotcha. Oh, that's so funny, isn't it? Yeah, you're a dick. Number 5, the player who drives around in ugly cars. And yes, that is on a 10 worst kinds of Grand Theft Auto Online players, but I want to specify it's not exactly the same kind of worst. In my opinion, this is the kind of good worst, like, oh, that is the worst type worst. The kind where you laugh about it even though you know it's the dumbest thing ever. Like, you're in a situation where there's an economic simulation as well as you being allowed to steal literally any car on the map. Man, what are you driving around in these cars for? You can do whatever you want in this game, and you're like, I want to live as if I am in a worse situation than I am in real life. What? You're allowed to steal. No consequences. Major heists. Well, I'll take the rat loader for today. Seriously? Number 4, people who use homing launchers and sticky bombs. Yes, sticky bombs are not inherently a bad idea of themselves, but the only people that use them are the people who abuse them. I mean, sticky bombs can be a replacement for car bombs, they can be used in drive-bys, they're really flexible, and there are people who like to use them in just every situation, and it is really annoying. As for the homing launcher, the hope was in order to cut down on the abuse of various aircraft, but frankly the homing launcher itself was just way overpowered. It can destroy basically everything, and although they pulled back the reload time in a rebalancing, you really just need one shot, so who cares? Now, I'm not saying these weapons are bad inherently, I'm saying people find ways to make these into the most annoying things in the game. Number 3, the player who just follows you around and hunts you like a predator, just never giving up, never not following you, always trying to outsmart you at every turn, when you're really just trying to do other things with, other players. It's one of those weird things that comes off as obsession, though at the same time it seems like it's not. I mean, this person is usually a random person you don't know. They just seem to decide that it's time to mess with this person. It's like, alright. But that's also the thing that they enjoy the most, is just interrupting your interactions with other people. It's not that it's you. Most of the time they couldn't care less if it's you or not. It's that they're imagining on the other end, from several buildings away with a sniper rifle, how confused you'll be. What? Who killed me? Is it that guy again? Oh yeah, it's probably that guy again. Number 2, that player who just creates total chaos with explosions, rocket launchers, dropping planes, starting a firefight in a group of more than a few people, trying to incite something and cause chaos, and then goes passive. Bud, you're really gonna do all this, then go passive? Dude, you're a dick. You need to get out of passive mode right now so we can PvP. You're a dick. And finally, number 1, that level 8,000 player where every single thing is maxed out, claiming to be totally legit. Meanwhile, you can hear like the Matrix music playing in the background as he loudly clacks away on a mechanical keyboard at every turn, alt-tabbing between Grand Theft Auto Online and a code inserter, waiting for just the right moment to say the words, "I'm in." Those aren't real. That's bullshit. With the general carelessness of the way that you play, sir, I sincerely doubt that you were able to get to level 8,000 and max out all your stats. Just tossing things and driving all willy-nilly. Yeah, you didn't get there through legitimate means, man. Come on. What's your least favorite kind of GTA Online player? Let's meet in the comments, share stories, rank them. I think it'll yield some interesting discussion. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and now would be a great time to click subscribe on account we upload brand new videos every single day of the week. The best way to see them first is a subscription. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at FalconTheHero, and we'll see you next time right here on gameranx.